Welcome to the Gfssl League. I'm here to give you guys the Week 6 update. So far, it's been a very good league. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. So let's get right to it. We had UCF in Houston, 63-10. Computer LSU defeated Kentucky, 28-16. Georgia defeated South Carolina, 28-7. Oregon and Iowa State. Oregon barely beat Iowa State, 28-25. Colorado and Cal, we beat Cal 42-7. UCLA and Washington, UCLA won 49-14. TCU and USC, user versus user, so we always review user versus user. USC pretty much dominated this game, so it's not really too much to look at. 41-7 turnovers, T3 turnovers by TCU, and then they controlled everything on the offense side of the ball. Taking a look at the player stats, you guys can see USC quarterback threw 3 interceptions. Tyler Kareem, USC quarterback, threw 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also ran the ball very well. It's also great to look at because we played them this week as a Week 7. Court receivers, they had Badara Hart, 6 catches, 139 yards, and a touchdown. And they also spread the ball around, but we will be looking out for that wide receiver right there. Ole Miss in Florida. Florida won 38-10. Notre Dame defeats ASU 56-38. Tulane won 52-24. Michigan and Nebraska, user versus user. Michigan been rolling, man. Michigan has definitely been playing great football this season. They pretty much dominated this game 35-0 in the first half. They controlled the clock. They controlled the red zone. They also limited to only 1 turnover, but they also was able to capitalize on 4 turnovers by Nebraska. Taking a look at the player stats, we see that Josh Slay had 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 sack. Graham, freshman running back, barely missed 100 yards. He was carrying 6 for 6. Receiving, 5 catches, 1-on-1. That's Robbie Everett, 2 touchdowns. And then we also see Graham McKeever, running back freshman, had a very good game as well. Michigan is one of those teams that you want to look out for this season, man. They've been playing great. I've been reacting to them every week, and they've been dominating teams. They haven't been close lately. Syracuse and Florida State. Syracuse dominate this one at Florida State. They was able to win this game 63-16. We're not going to really look at this. This was a complete lopsided. 4 interceptions on Florida State side of the ball, 4 turnovers. They couldn't get anything going as far as third down conversions. As you see, Syracuse was able to have a 83% third down conversion. That's pretty impressive. Then you had South Alabama, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State won 35-10. Clemson and Wake Forest. Clemson wins 38-31. Missouri, Alabama. Alabama wins 49-21. Wisconsin beat Maryland 56-21. Texas and Texas A&M. This was a game I definitely wanted to see. I was very surprised in this matchup as far as the domination. Texas is our national champion, defending champions from last season. I thought this was going to be a very tight game, but Texas A&M came out with a chip on their shoulders as if they was playing with their backs against the wall. 7 turnovers by Texas, and they also threw 7 interceptions. Taking a look at the player stats, one thing is for sure, Jesus Gonzalez, Heisman hopes is pretty much over with. 6 interceptions. In a run game, he couldn't get anything going running, and receivers wasn't even really doing too much. I mean, Duke Barmer had 6 catches, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns, but considering them being behind, I mean, it was really not. It was pretty much garbage points. Texas A&M, Torrey Cup came back last season. He been starting off came back this season. Been starting off very slow, but it looks like he been picking it up a little bit. Did throw 2 interceptions, 61%, 11 for 18. That's something he's going to still have to improve. You have Khalil Handy. Khalil Handy, I think, was the main focal point of this football game. If they don't have him in the lineup, then I don't think they can have as much success on the offense side of the ball. But it says a lot about Texas A&M ability to find talent, So he definitely makes Torrey Cup's life a lot easier. And just in real life as well, when you can run the ball, it makes it a lot easier. Texas Tech defeated Utah 24-10. Penn State defeated Mississippi State 38-20. And we don't have to do computers. We hit the 5-minute mark. Top 25 right now, pretty much the same. Texas A&M moves up 2 spots. Tulane still remains number 1. Notre Dame, Michigan. Michigan moves up to number 3. Alabama, Miami, Oklahoma State, Auburn, LSU, Oklahoma, as well as Syracuse being the top 10. Looking at the conference standings, let's see if anything stands out. ACC, Tulane, Syracuse, and Clemson. We'll skip computers. Big 12 right now, Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and UCF. Texas A&M moves up in regards to the Big 12. Big 10, you had Illinois, Ohio State, and Wisconsin. Pac-12 right now still remains the same, but a lot is going to change after this week. Colorado plays against USC, but Notre Dame still runs away with the Pac-12. SEC, you have Auburn, Alabama, Arkansas, and Georgia, as well as LSU, Florida. It's going to get very interesting once we get into the conference play because a lot of these teams are, a hair away from being in position to make a run. Taking a look at the Heisman watch, as of right now, Colorado quarterback Larry Arnold jumps up in regards to the Heisman votes. Frederick Wells jumps up. Richard Gator jumps down. Tim McRoy and Matthew Ritter moves up in the Heisman race. Interesting. Players to watch right now. Players of the week. Jamison Woodhead, 7 tackles, 4 sacks. Then you have Clemson, halfback Harry Bond Jr., 19 carries, 169 yards. And he also had 62 receptions. Taking a look at the recruiting, we did receive a recruit today, 4-star linebacker. Where is he at? Moncrief. Oh, no. Yeah, Moncrief decides to commit to us. Very, very big pickup right there. This Quinn Sheridor, he committed to Oklahoma State. But, hey, we've been doing a lot better in regards to recruiting. Taking a look at the top classes right now, see if anything changed. Looks like the same pretty much. Texas has jumped up in the top 3. Tulane drops down to number 5. Notre Dame, Wisconsin drops down to number 7. Then we have Clemson, Alabama, Miami. Texas A&M, 35. Wow. Very interesting. Top stories right now. Let's see, Oklahoma State and Oklahoma rivalry. Taking a look at the upcoming big-time games. That's Tulane and Syracuse. It's going to be a damn good game. This is going to be the thumbnail. Every time I make a video, I look for the big moments, and I think this is going to be a big moment. You can even go Wisconsin and UCF. You can go Oklahoma State and Oklahoma, or Auburn and LSU. But, when we're speaking about the number 1 ranked team in the Gfssl league, then, it has to be the game of the week, right? Tulane and Syracuse, that's going to be definitely a very good game. Taking a look, as I said before, with Syracuse, this is a team that is 5-1, 2-0 in their conference, and this is the battle you can say for the ACC. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, keeping you guys updated every single week. Until next time.